the Horizon booth, and I am with Mr. Bill Brundle, and we're going to talk today about a beautiful aircraft. Bill, I'll let you take over and tell us all about it.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, we're looking at the new Hangar 9 release here at Toledo. It's obviously a P-51D Mustang, 1/5 in scale. So you're looking at 89-inch long bird, 60cc class. It's an all balsa and ply model, fully sheeted. Covered in Hangar 9 Ultra Coat. Model comes set up for our E-Flight programmable Retracts, and the P-51 style wheels are made for us for Hangar 9 by Robart. Up front, power-wise here, we've got the new Evolution 62cc fuel-injected gasoline petrol engine. The airplane has operational gear doors for the mains, as well as an operational tail wheel with tail doors. It is a P-51 style retractable tail wheel, so it operates as the full-scale P-51 tail wheel. You have an optional navigation light set up in the airplane to use the E-Flight LEDs and controller. And then you also have included in the airplane are the wing pylons here that take our serverless payload releases, and then the optional dummy tanks can be released in flight, and then you can also run the dummy 500-pound bombs that we released last year with the Corsair. It has a full-depth cockpit included that is painted, that drops into the upper area there, and then the sliding canopy is also part of the kit. That operates and opens and closes and held closed with some magnets, so there's no screws or any special tools necessary to open the model. The wing is a 3-piece wing, allowing you to separate the tip panels from the center section to allow the airplane to be transported on its gear. So no cradle necessary. You know, you don't want to damage anything. It rolls around, very simple, easy to do. All up, the model here, just a little over 27 pounds, flies fantastic on the Evolution motor there, and just it looks beautiful in the air. You got two decal sets in the airplane. We're showing it here with Gentleman Jim, flown by Jim Browning during World War II, and then we've also got Glamorous Glenn III, which was flown by Chuck Yeager. So both decal sets are in the box. Other than that, there she is. They'll be available mid-June.
And what are we looking at for pricing on that, Bill?
Street price, $849.99.
$849.99. Now I'm assuming that the retracts are going to be a separate purchase.
The retracts are a separate purchase. The mains are available, and then the tail wheel is a separate piece, so you can buy the combined set. If I recall correctly, you're in the mid 500s for the entire set.
Okay, and when was it going to be available?
Mid-June.
Mid-June. Well, I know I'll be looking forward to seeing that one. Now, Bill, you mentioned that this engine has fuel injection. What are we looking at for batteries on that? Is there a separate ignition battery and fuel injection battery? The
fuel injection and the ignition system run off one single battery, either a LiFe or a LiPo. We recommend a LiPo, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 1,500 milliamp hours.
3-cell?
2-cell.
2-cell, okay.
2-cell. 7.4.
Okay. Now, Bill, it looks like that spinner is painted to match the airplane. Is that included in the kit as well?
Yes, it is. That is a aluminum recessed CNC backplate with an injected molded plastic painted spinner cone. It's fully painted and cleared. And then for some of the guys that absolutely have to have an all aluminum spinner, we have an optional spinner cone only available, painted just like that. So you can remove the center screw, slide off the plastic cone, slip on the aluminum version, and she looks the same, but it's all aluminum.
Very cool. Now, Bill, I noticed there's the extra, the gear doors there. How do they work?
Well, you know, to have a true P-51, you've got to have inner gear doors. There's a big wheel well left open there, and if you just roll the wheel up into a cut opening, you're left with a big gap, very visible in flight. So when we designed the E-Flight Retracts for this, we thought about how can we make those operational and easy user-friendly. So the controller that controls the retract has a programmer that you can plug in, and you can program and sequence out the doors. So a la P-51, when the airplane's sitting on the ground, typically the gear doors are usually up. On a full scale, they'll bleed down. So these doors now sequence up and close off of the controller. So they're very easy to program. You don't have to purchase a separate controller. You don't have to worry about it. There's your transmitter, like some transmitters may have sequencers built in. Our Spectrum DX18 does. But this sequencer is built into to the controller, so it's very easy, very plug and play, shall we say.
Excellent. Bill, did I hear you correctly say that that sequencer comes with the aircraft?
No, the sequencer is part of the controller, which is part of the Retract package, and those are available separately, and the airplane is designed to accept those.
Okay.
Yeah, the main Retracts are available under a specific part number, and then the tail wheel is a separate part number, but they're designed to work in unison with each other. Like I said, the tail wheel on this airplane is a true P-51 style tail wheel. It operates just as the full scale and retracts in the correct direction for a Mustang, so we can have the gear doors in the correct location, have the correct stance, the correct look, and just, it needed to say P-51 when you looked at it.
Well, Bill, it is a beautiful aircraft, and I can't wait to see them on my local flight line.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.